Good day and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're having a great day and happy Monday. The start of the week, but done now pretty much. Monday. You'll move on to Tuesday soon. With that, I would appreciate if you please like, share, and follow. There we go. I'm having a little trouble typing with my keyboard here. I think I might have to get a new keyboard soon, unfortunately, but kind of figure out which one I want. So here, let's put up a poll. And we'll get your guys' opinions if you have any. What you like. What should I look for in a keyboard is good. That would be awesome. What's poppin', Joey? Thank you for liking. And Ron Hang, thank you for liking as well. Muchly appreciated. So, I don't know. Thinking I'd like a wireless RGB keyboard maybe, but they're expensive, So I don't know. What do you look for in a keyboard? What makes these gaming keyboards $300? What makes like the one I'm using right now is just this little guy here, just a no-name brand I got from Best Buy, but it's already kind of half the time it doesn't type. Batteries are good, so I think I might have to get a better keyboard. I already have a load. I can just get driving. Unless it took it away from me. Picked up the load right before I quit last night. Okay, we got the train car thingies. We'll just get hopping. Got a ferry ride to go ahead on here. Go out as far as I can so I don't get stuck on the fence. Hey, look at that, open that gate. Trick them, man. That toll booth driver's gonna be upset. They're gonna think that I was coming to visit and I never did. Oh, I forgot to check the sound. Is the sound okay? Hear me all right? Hopefully you can. I'll check in just a minute. But I got so excited to get hopping onto the road. So, I was ready to start burning rubber. Like really slow speed limit here. The mic thing seems to be moving, so that's a positive thing. I should try out the Truckers multiplayer one day when I'm ready. I'm still getting into a lot of accidents. Hey Katie, how are you? I keep getting into accidents and stuck still, so I'm still getting used to it, but eventually I'll have to give her a go, that's for sure. I think you have to sign up for it. One person was telling me that for the multiplayer, it's better to have a separate account for the multiplayer, but I got the impression that, could just use the same one. You have an opinion on that, Chris? Jason and Chris, thank you for liking, much appreciated. You have to sign up, but it's free. You can hear me? Oh, that's good. Okay, good. Usually I check it, and then the day I forget to check it, that's when I have no sound. The mic's not working. And then somebody like a little while later be like, hey, I can't hear you. Good morning back to India. Salman? Is that how you say your name? From British Columbia, Canada here. Use the same one, but whatever money you spend in multiplayer will also... You'll also not have it in ATS. Or ETS if you load. Oh, okay. Oh, green light. I can go. So you gotta essentially start over on the multiplayer, I guess? Excuse me. It's always in 2s or 3s, you know. We're gonna be on top of that bridge after. Why does it better to have a second account for that as opposed to using the same account? Is it like glitchy where you lose your account or something? Use the same, you haven't really noticed where it was a mistake? Oh, okay. Yeah, because this one guy I know, he mentioned that. He plays a lot of the multiplayer. I don't know, the game's pretty interesting right now. One thing I saw when watching streams on multiplayer, at least, is that they don't seem to have as much regular traffic. It's just like player traffic mostly. This is the way. We're going down here, I guess. I don't go too fast. Want to get a ticket. You're okay? Oh, that's good to hear. Are you cranking the tunes today or anything? You listen to good music? Ever since I downloaded, I haven't played the normal one. There's zero AI, just player traffic. Have you run into any trolls or people that caused your frustration? Sometimes these NPCs are pretty frustrating, to be honest. You know, I was having a problem. I put a YouTube video about it. Trouble at the Toll Booth, it's called, or something like that. And NPCs, they ran into me, like, and I get a ticket. Like, I'm driving straight, they merge and hit me, and then I get a ticket. Not right. What kind of wheel do you use? Do you use a wheel, Chris? Oh, right when I set my thing. Oh, they'll ban you. Oh, okay. Now, somebody was in here the other day telling me about a multiplayer. He said there's server 1, 2, and 3. And I think they said to not go on number 1, if I remember right. Because there's more kids or something. You're looking for a wheel as you speak? Oh, okay. This one here is the Momo steering wheel, the Logitech Momo steering wheel. I actually bought it back in like around 2005 when it was considered by reviews the top of the line wheel, the best PC wheel you get. And then when I started getting into this game, like, it was in my closet for a while. When I started getting into this game, I looked in my closet and remembered it was there. And I figured I'd check to see if it even, if it even worked with Windows 10, and it seems to work fine. You only play on 2. The best one for by the book. Oh, okay. So I mean, this one seems to be pretty decent. And I mean, you could probably, if you're not looking for if you want to save some money, you might be able to find these still on the Facebook Marketplace. The only thing is I had to use the Logitech 510 software. The newer Logitech software is only for the newer wheels, from what I read. And so it's like you have to use older software, but it seems to work okay. Actually not got 2 green lights right now, though. That's kind of weird. I don't know if I have to start that software each time. This is only the second day since I loaded the drivers. But I don't know. I probably will upgrade to another newer wheel eventually, but it was kind of a bonus for me to just pull it out of the closet and start playing, right? I actually never have played Euro Truck Simulator without a wheel. And American Truck, I tried like one day with keyboard and mouse, and I tried another day with a Hori controller. And then I tried the wheel out, and I've been playing it mostly with the wheel. Alright, well, thank you for coming by, Chris. Have yourself a good evening. And hopefully you're not a stranger. Hopefully see you again soon. Siri, thank you for following. Muchly appreciated. Oh, if this, maybe I gotta redo something on the driver here for a second. Or load the software, maybe. I don't think like I said, this is the second time. Check that out at a stop. Next stop or something. Amanda, thank you for liking. I don't think doesn't feel like the force feedback's totally enabled. It's a little bit enabled. I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining it. Maybe it's just one light's off. I don't know. We'll figure it out, man. Better slow down a bit so I don't get a ticket, though. Pull into here. Ooh. Over here for a second. Light's great. Oh, it's working. I didn't break my car too much. Alright, we tested the force feedback. Probably better ways to test that, but I was just kind of curious because there's 2 lights on here and the other light's not on right now. Back to the speed here. Cruise control time. Whoa. Who got this guy? I wonder, too bad they don't let you drive cube vans too, eh? Those are trucks. You know, do mini deliveries or something. Arnie, thank you for following. Muchly appreciated. We got the rail tracks this time. This is a good haul, this one. I grabbed it at the end of last session. And then because I was working the next day, I had to go to bed. So I picked her right up after that. It's like a sequel. You know. Quite lots of tunnels today, hey? Alright. So, last time I was playing, yesterday, got the stupid little green holes coming out of one of these. Boy, did I ever get stuck. It was like amazing. I had to get towed out. Hooked right on there. Like hooked on a feeling. Dancing on the ceiling. Alright. We're getting places here. We should probably slow down a bit though. We'll get like... Oh! The devil. I'm gonna say we'll get a speeding ticket. It is, we get a speeding ticket. What a rip. A rip, man. That sucks. At least it was a little one. Sometimes they're like $1,200. Little one, when I say it's 400, you know, you could buy a freaking Xbox for that. Right, here we are at Palermo. Came here for good pronunciations and stuff, you know. Probably not gonna find that. Tough one trying to pronounce all these names that I don't know how to pronounce. I mean, I could be playing American Truck Simulator, but I probably still wouldn't pronounce everything right. You know, like how they say different places, like with different pronunciations than you'd think. Like Seattle. Actually, Seattle. You know, when you get an Xbox or whatever, they say hello from Seattle on them in the packaging. The I saw that there's Xbox was in the news today. Actually, speaking of Xbox, their network used to be called Xbox Live. The brand that they had for many years. This is on PC, this game, but I do play Xbox quite a bit. And they renamed it to Xbox Network. So that's kind of interesting. Who knew, eh? Guess they figured it's more appropriate. Companies like to do that though. They rebrand stuff all the time. You know, now my Xbox Live pajamas are no longer current, so I have to get new pajamas. I actually do have the pants for Xbox Live pajamas. I don't know where I got them even. Walmart maybe at some point? I don't know. You don't really see them too often, that's for sure. Or maybe it's just because I haven't been walking through the pajama aisle or something, I don't know. Ooh, look. Those sweet flowers they got there, that's pretty nice and decorative. Alright, we're gonna be going on a boat right away here, it looks like. I'm on a boat. I'd have to look up which boat. cruise control worked there, or the not the cruise control, the force feedback worked there. All right, get that. Let's see if there's more than one destination. There is. Look at our route here, maybe real quick. So we're going. We started there. We're going to Calgary. Calgary. Bet I'm a professional according to this. All right. $778. Embark. While that's loading, I'm just kind of curious. Justice, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. And Shannon also. Awesome. All right. Let's see here. Checking out something here. I'm just curious about why. Oh, device manager looks okay, man. Is that an other pointing device? I did pull out some keyboard drivers. I wonder if that impacted it. Peripherals, so that's the controller. USB. Yeah, it looks like it might have gone back to USB driver or just regular. Regular old generic drivers. That's why the second light's not on. Because it looks like when I go to there, it's like just USB devices, stuff like that. That makes sense why that light is off. I guess, well, whatever. I guess we'll have to fix that later. Interesting though, eh? But you're hoping for some live computer troubleshooting while we waited. I think I might have to hit the lights. No, they're already on. It's dark. Look up there for a second. Alright. Unfortunately, the wheel works with the generic drivers. Probably because I was messing around with the keyboard. Trying to figure whether I needed keyboard drivers. It's not like the wheels didn't work in. You can see it shake. Shake, shake, shake. Red light. Come on, somebody run out there and press that button. Which way do we gotta go? Alright, we kind of recovered a bit for the sleeping, but we probably could use some gas at some point. We see a convenient gas station. I'm not necessarily in a huge hurry. But we will get her done, man. For speeding. We already got one ticket this trip. We only need one. Actually don't need any. But we'll put up with one, I guess. Not that I have a huge choice. Alright, we gotta better go over here. The GPS is telling me over here. Got more red lights. Don't want a red light ticket either, you know. Those aren't very cool. Do some in-chair yoga or whatever. Oh, red light. Do it one more time. There we go. Snack a lot. Thank you for liking. Muchly appreciated. We're going to be taking a right. We're delivering some sort of rails or something for train parts, I think. I don't know what they use the things for sometimes. I assume it's for a train. Could be something nefarious, right? We don't know, man. We just deliver the goods and that's it. Keep it between the lines, that's right. Trying our best. I discovered something about my steering wheel today though. I'll have to redo some drivers on it, but it's working fine. Just it's on generic drivers again. My keyboard's not working great. My little keyboard is, so I was testing something on that, and then I wound up probably mess up the drivers for this. One thing I do like better about consoles is you don't have to really fool around with that stuff so much, but I mean, worse things could happen than that, right? Those guys don't slow down at all for you, hey? I had some popcorn twists today. That was my snack today there, Snack a Lot. Are you into those popcorn twists? It's like, it's not like popcorn, but it's like the long sticks, sort of. Twisty sticks. Probably the worst description ever, but salty, that's for sure. Salty treat. They're fluffy and easy to eat. Not quite as hard as a chip. 82. There we go, 80. 81. 80. 81. 80. Which that's pretty awesome to listen to, eh? You've never heard of popcorn twist? Well, you're Snack a Lot gaming. You better find yourself some popcorn twists and try them sometime. I don't know if they're a Canadian thing, but they're pretty good. I like them. It's not like bagged kettle corn or anything like that. They're like I don't know, they're just kind of weird looking shapes. I don't know if they're even popcorn. I mean, you would assume if they named them popcorn twists that they're something related to popcorn. I also, you know what other snack I had today was a Cadbury cream egg. Like, those are good. They aren't as big as I remember before though. They felt like they were bigger before. It feels like a lot of things are like that, you know? Like when I was growing up, I remember the Blizzard feeling like it was bigger. Maybe I got bigger, but then it seemed smaller, but I feel a lot of things, a lot of snacks and products seem to get into smaller and smaller size. You have heard of that Cadbury cream eggs? Do you have a preferred Cadbury cream egg, or do you just go with the regular one? Because they have all sorts of kinds now. They have Oreo ones and caramel ones and stuff like that. The one I had today was just the regular kind. I got like a little bag from Costco. Now you'd think, being Costco, that it would have an enormous amount in there, but it was just like a bag that'll probably last a while. But funny, because I thought they'd be all the big eggs in there, but they're like some big eggs and then some smaller ones. I think it's a combo. Treats have gotten smaller? Yeah, I think they have. I mean, everything seems to be different. You want to see something cool? If you look behind my head there's kind of a bright blue bottle there. Can't really look close because it's white like back there, but that's actually a Nuka-Cola Quantum from Jones Soda. Those weren't in Canada, and they were on sale like at Target and stuff. People were buying flats of them, and I actually emailed Jones Soda, asked them if they were gonna do any in Canada, and they said no, unfortunately not. And then one day I got an email that said, we're gonna do a limited amount in Canada, web only, at this time on this day. They gave me a heads up. Prices have gotten bigger, eh? For the different treats too, that's true. But yeah, they actually emailed me back and told me the time and day. He said, be quick, there's not very many. There won't be very many. And so I got on there. I ordered a 4-pack, and it was like something stupid, like after shipping it was like $70 or something. And for 4-pack of pop. And then I got them in there, and then I sold 2 bottles for like $35 each, and that was a deal. That was a good deal for the people buying those, because that crap is expensive. You know, if you went onto eBay and stuff like that at the time for a sealed bottle, it was like they were getting a deal. Like $35 was cheap. But you know, it's collectible. You know, you don't really drink it. I kept 2 and I sold 2 for $35 each to kind of more or less break even, although I did get charged duty after, which was kind of annoying. But I mean, technically I'd have to actually sell a 3rd one to break even or get ahead completely. But I don't know, you'd have to look on eBay now. I think they're still expensive. You can actually get the flavor. The flavor's in another bottle, so if you ever want to try the flavor, it's like $1.50 for you know, whatever it is, lemonade. I can't remember the blue flavored lemonade, but it's unique, which is kind of what drew me to it. But oh, there's a bus there. Who knew? Hopefully there's no more. But yeah, that's one of the Nuka-Colas up back there behind me. I really enjoyed Fallout. It's one of my I'd say one of my top games that I enjoyed. Fallout 3 I really liked. I played the first Fallout and second Fallout, and I got into Wasteland 1, which, if you are familiar with the Fallout games, Wasteland is actually kind of in that series, you know. It's like they released Wasteland way back in the day, and then they couldn't keep the rights. They couldn't get the rights, the makers to the Wasteland name. EA owned it, and they weren't letting it go. So those guys made a spiritual successor to Wasteland, and they called it Fallout. So technically Fallout 1 is a sequel to Wasteland 1. Now to make things more complicated, Fallout 2 came out, and then Fallout 3 was that thing with Bethesda where they turned it to third person. And then, I can't remember if it was Fallout 4 next or Wasteland 2. I think it was Fallout 4. And then after that, Wasteland 2 came out, and then Wasteland 2 was like one of those big Kickstarter programs that was successful, you know, so that helped launch the Kickstarter's success. You got your money out, so that's a win. Yeah, I got most of it back. I mean, if you counted the duty, like I said, I'd have to sell another one, but I mean, it made it more reasonable. I could have technically charged them more, but you know, colleagues of mine that were interested, you know, we don't need to get crazy. But as far as it goes, yeah, one of my co-workers wanted to get one for her husband. Said she had to stop her husband from drinking it, because you know, most of the value is in keeping the liquid in it. But yeah, I enjoy that series. There's only like, I think there's another special edition pop too that back in the day related to Nuka-Cola. It was released at a convention, but funny, when Jones released that, it was crazy. People were buying the whole pallet, you know, and then selling it on eBay, because it was only in the States. But the only time that, as far as I know, the only time they did release to Canada was that like 1 hour online orders that they did, that they told me about. And it's like kind of like super special edition technically, right? The other thing I got that's kind of really limited run relating to video games. I must have just clipped that edge. Because I got one of the Pro Guitar Fender Stratocasters. I have a little bit of a display about that on my TikTok on one of the videos. But it was something that never did come to Canada, so I had to actually go grab it when I was in the States during that time. Axming, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Take the ferry from Italy to France and on that island there. How's it going, Axming? If you want to see my Nuka-Cola, I was just talking about it. It's right there behind me, that blue bottle. Yeah, if you want to kill the value of your Nuka-Cola Quantum, you just drink it. Oh crap, what I clip thing again. I watch these long trailers, eh? Hockey helps the homeless. Nice. Well, at least you're supporting me by watching my commercials. It's pretty awesome. I don't know why you always get an ad, but that's odd. But I mean, you probably enjoyed that one. It's about hockey. Or you might be the one telling me about it, though. Although it is interesting to hear what ads you get. It was nice. Alright. Get up here so nobody buds into my spot. Too bad you don't have to go to drive-thrus and grab your food or something, eh? Well, that'd be kind of a pain, probably. I imagine the truckers don't, you know, they obviously don't pull their trucks through the drive-through, but imagine they wind up pulling out in front and grabbing food every now and then or something. What I imagine. I don't know. I don't really know a lot about the trucking industry other than I see them on the road a lot and I'm scared of the logging trucks. Because of Final Destination. I still don't know which one it was. Final Destination 3 or Final Destination 4. One of them. They're all scary movies, to be honest. You know, who wants death chasing you down, right? Wonder if they're holding up. Have you seen Final Destination lately, Axming? Tell me if it's still not just cheesy now. That other movie I watched was kind of like Final Destination. Gaming with a terrible truck accident. Oh, with the terrible truck accident, yeah. Sorry, I read your last name as part of that. Yeah, they start the movie off with a logging truck losing its log load. That's the terminology, I don't know. And then they, you know, since they avoided it, and that was supposed to be their time to go, they have like all these death chasing them, so these coincidental events always happen that winds up killing somebody. And it's always the worst because you know it's coming, you're watching, kind of avert narrowly, and then you're watching Rush Hour. Nice. You can't drive behind one of those thinking of that movie, you pass them quickly as you can. Yeah, that's kind of like, that's what I think of as that movie all the time. And it happens. I mean, there's accidents. I actually had a cousin that was a truck driver, and I think he was involved in an accident, him and his co-driver or something like that. The co-driver that hadn't drove as much took over and then got into an accident where they accidentally killed a car going past. Kind of scary, you know? Jeez. I don't know exactly what happened, but truck related like that, big semi truck, and just a little bit of time off, I guess, and then they accidentally got in some sort of accident. I think the people that they got into an accident with died, unfortunately, too. Sad, you know? One thing about cars and trucks is they're not really super, you know, oh, they're turning in here, safe. There's a lot of human error still compared to a lot of other things, you know? But, you know, they get safer innovations as we go. Hopefully one day they'll get it down to really have that driver assist stuff working a lot better. Make their life easier. Say that 90% of accidents are human error. But if you get something that kind of really assists bring that number down. It's a good thing, I think. There we go, first try. We made her. Excellent. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, not quite level 18, eh? But these guys got lots of stuff to Obia, whatever that is. Over there. Style. Guess that's the best band. Another long, weird trailer, though. Wonder what else there is in the area. World map. We got this island. I haven't been to Obia, so I mean that's good in that aspect, but check the job market just in case. I'm by Algelio. And go to Catania. Marsal. Albi. And there's lots of things to be hauled here, eh? Oh, there's not really that many 5. Funny the... Oh, here's more. Got blocks. Gonna haul some diesel. Walt, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. I'm down here in France. Hauling stuff. What's the best money? Used packaging is 10,000 bucks. It's not very good because there's lots of ferry charges in between here and there. Heck, 2 seconds ago that screen had more options. The wood shavings. See, now there's more. You highlight something and it gives you more options. With the crap, dudes. Naples at like 10,000 bucks though. See, here's more. Oh, it's the same ones I looked at before. Well, let's go to Obia for 9,700 Alex. Is this a menu simulator? Yeah, you gotta pick your load, you know. Okay, here we go. We're in the truck now. Well, I gotta go check in at the front now. I should have just grabbed it at the beginning. Oh crap. Oh jeez. Too fast. Drive right into a wall, eh? How's that for truck driving simulation? I just delivered some rail car stuff. This is just from the top because it's easier to pick up the loads and stuff like that. Alright, let's grab it. We want that one. Job. You have a wheel, yep. Yeah, you know, this wheel's from 2005. I bought it back in the day when it was top of the line. Figured I'd try it. If it worked with Windows 10, and it did. So, bonus. Probably upgrade and get another wheel again sometime, but I mean, this is a good wheel to start with for now. Awesome. Awesome sauce when it's kind of bonus. It's a little bit harder to play this game with a mouse and keyboard. And the controller, I tried that too. It was alright, but it was like definitely way better with the wheel. And I'm sure with a newer wheels it'd probably be even better. I'm gonna clear that fence. Nope. I guess I did. My perspective right. And one thing is you get a lot of speeding tickets and crap. It's easy to lose money if you're not careful. Like the one time I got into a hang up on the car, damaged the under part of my truck so much that it cost me money that trip. You gotta be careful. There's little green poles around these traffic circles. They are murder. And then, your perspective of the camera is you can pretend that you're on my front bumper looking in. I don't have my second camera hooked up, otherwise you could like pretend you're in the passenger seat. I don't care. I'm gonna go for it. There we go. I want to get a traffic ticket for running a red light. That's not very cool. The only thing that they don't have though is points. Thank goodness, because I'd have lost my license by now with how many tickets I get. They always get me too when it's like the speed drops from like 80 to 50 or something like that. And it's like just as I'm saying I should slow down is usually when I get the ticket. I got a little fan too because I was using a TV table. And so the stand makes it a lot nicer to pull this thing back and forth kind of thing. TV table was a little flimsy. Oops, I ran over that little pile of dirt. Here we go, we're at the ferry already. We are making places. Because I was ready to go to the other one. Alright. So where do we gotta go, man? Obviously there. And I think we're heading down here if I remember right, but I'm not 100% sure. Olbia is where we're heading. Oh no, Olbia is just on this island that I'm going to here. So we're in Italy now, again. All right, here we go. We got 4 hours to go of driving. Plenty of gas. We're well rested. Better look, eh? These guys are gonna be happy. They're gonna have their equipment in a timely manner. $8,000 traffic circles later. Lots of trucks on the road around here, eh? Must be the proximity to the port. Oh, green light. Going. Set the cruise up. Right. Better watch that speed limit. You know, sometimes they'll pull that sneaky trap. Hey, Ashrod, how are you? All right. Guess we could go faster, eh? Oh, it dropped all of a sudden there. $225 kilometers to go, everybody. We're making good time. Start trucking. Yeah, this is playing from the PC itself, this game. This not using an Xbox today. I don't know if they're planning on bringing this game to Xbox, though. Johnny, thank you for liking, much appreciated. And Smith earlier, thank you for liking. I don't know if I thanked you or not, I can't remember. Alright, nice road here, I tell you. Look at that. Food road. Kudos to the traffic people here, you know. Fire Devil, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Johnny, thank you for liking. Actually, I think I thanked you, but I can always thank him again. We're on part of Italy right now. Here we go with the speed limit. Oh. The cruise control went flying into the guardrail almost. That would have been embarrassing, eh? What I get for not having it 10 and 2, eh? The hands. Right now I have it at noon and mouse. We're going to Olbia. We're turning here. Hey, Katie. Hey, hey, hey. It's back up to 70. It was gonna pop back up to 80 for me. There it is. Get that cruise back activated over this side so people pass me on the left. I don't know if that matters in a video game, you know, it's not like I'm shoulder checking. I equally can't see them either side. Doing good, thank you. Monday, you know. Although there's a long weekend coming up soon enough, I guess. The Easter weekend coming up. Not quite yet, but soon. Not that it makes much difference, that just probably means I'm gonna stream a bit longer on one day, you know. $104 kilometers to go, guys. This delivery. I'm driving the Scania truck I picked up. This is my first truck. You can see I've driven it now 1,000 or 9,355 kilometers. We're almost going to hit the 10,000 mark with this truck. Lots of deliveries. I don't know if these trucks break down eventually. Get more repairs or something as he gets more up there on the odometer. Kind of interesting. We're going straight. No, we're going right. Patrick, thank you for liking, much appreciated. 169, dude. Guess we're going right around the town, eh? Time for bed. Well, thank you for coming through. Much appreciated. You have a good sleep. Azrael, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Hopefully I said your name right. Although, you know, I can say names wrong because people say mine all the time wrong. It's not a big deal. You need try your best. I think it's better to try than not try, right? Already here, man. This is slow. Back up to 70. Only 5:30 in game time. It feels like it's a little bit darker. It's getting darker though, but it's not, I guess. I don't know. We're at 70. We got 35 kilometers to go. Looks like a nice area, hey? Got some sweet houses with gates and everything. Slow down, it's starting to get wacky there. Although they're nice little estates of houses here. Have some industrial areas mixed in, which wouldn't be that great. Probably be noisy. There we go. It looks like we're just coming up right there. Get on the GPS at least. We got sunlight. See the shadow of our car. Whoa. Biggest turn ever. Stuck on the fence. I'm amazed that they put me in, eh? I guess we're going right. Be careful, we don't want to go down that hill. Alright, you guys, here we go. I wonder how hard that is to pull into there. We'll go with the safe one here. I assume it's going to the right. Utilizing the bumps. Where's our pull-in spot? There it is. Boy, that was really kind of rough, but... Oh, I didn't get it the first try. Straighten it out, go backwards. Hopefully we don't turn. There we go, we made it. Excellent! We're gonna be level 19 now. Oh, we're level 18 now. We're working towards 19. Get more dangerous. That one, I guess. Hope it's up here more or what? There it is. What? Wrong end? Crap, dude. Oops. I guess that's what that little round circle thing is. Little trailer this time. We gotta find our way out of here. There's the other thing I could have picked up from here. Things over here. Oops. We're out of here, man. 10 hours to go because of the ferry rides, but it's actually not that far. Oh yeah, this road's like super windy. Oh, it's 70. Doing good, thank you, Carrie. How are you? How's your mom been doing? Is she getting a lot better? All right. So we're getting places here. I'm drive back up to where there's a ferry, cross the island again. Lots of transporting back and forth in these little areas here. And going where the wind takes us, you know. Thank you for liking, Carrie. Much appreciated. Funny spot to park. Maybe they're out taking pictures or something. Take some pictures of something scenic with my truck and then submit it to the SCS web page. You know, their Twitter. They like to pick pictures of that. Getting better, but still weak. Well, that's positive, right? It's getting in the right direction from the sounds of it. Going to the doc, do you have to do the virtual appointments? I had a doctor's appointment recently, and I can only talk to them on the phone. Although they just for that it was just a renewal. I didn't even book the appointment actually. The pharmacist. Oh, the pills are just about done. I had some pills that I was taking. Hold on, which one is it? Upper one, it looks like. Oh, doing CAT scans or MRIs. Oh, wow. Well, hopefully they get everything quick in and out for you. You know, around here when you go for that kind of stuff, you're down waiting your turn forever. Not literally, but it's usually a while. Although I did read today that out of all the surgeries that got postponed because of COVID, they've got like, in BC here, they got 95% of them done. So they're Pretty good stat to be happy with. Clint, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. I don't think I had my cruise set. Get her up to 80 or 70. Wayne, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Alright, guys, here we go. Getting this package in, man. Where it needs to go. Slow down though, so I can set my cruise. 85, 84, 83, 80. Did I not set it? Darn it. There we go. We got it set this time, I think. Okay, you guys, make sure you answer the poll here. I'm in need of a new keyboard, so you know a good model or brand or whatever, let me know. Right now I'm using a Rapu keyboard, the cheapie I got from Best Buy. The spacebar doesn't work half the time. So that's no good. Who wants a keyboard you can't press space on, you know? Everything's all together fast then. Where it looks like Logitech is leading with a slight lead. Anybody's game right now for as far as the brands people like, I guess. Logitech is the steering wheel I have. Certainly wouldn't look out of place. Okay, go back up to speed, I think. You got a Corsair one? Corsair's a pretty big name. Do you got one of those ones with all the little lights on it, or is it just kind of like the plain style, or you got anything notable on that keyboard that you like or don't like? I won a prize from Corsair once, actually. I was at PAX and PAX West, and I entered a draw and won a power supply and some RAM. Oh jeez, that's going too slow for me. I did wind up using the RAM, but the power supply I actually didn't plug in. I should have sold it. That one little stretch of 40, I guess. Corsair headphones is what you have. Oh, okay. I have the Lucid Sound headphones. Not super excited actually. I don't think I'd recommend them. They cracked about 4 months in on the ear things, and I contacted them for warranty repair, and it's been a couple months since then. They wrote back, said they're going to send me some, and Never did. I bugged them a couple times, like once every month or so. And like reassure me that it's in progress, but man, that's super slow. Like I understand they'd probably be short staffed, but when it starts getting into like, you know, 4 months, it's kind of ridiculous. So I taped them up. If you ever look at me on hockey nights, you'll see if you look at my ears closely, there's like duct tape that is the red-green solution. Guy fixes everything with duct tape. Yeah, the shouldn't have to do that 4 months into the headphones life, and I only wear them once a week. I mean, if you watch me closely, you'd see that I just wear them on hockey nights, and that's it. So I mean, once a week of casual use. It's not like I mistreat them. It's not very good for a $250 headset. That was kind of disappointing. I was hoping they'd last longer than that. They had such good reviews for them. I think we're almost at the ferry here, guys. Good, because my guy's almost asleep. He could sleep on the ferry, though. Come on, truck, keep moving. Almost hit the guy because he's going so slow. I like how you have the headphones picture there in your statement, Carrie. Kind of cool icon use. Alright, we don't need vehicle damage. Quit slowing down, buddy. Bendrickson, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Alright, let's go over here. I am kind of leaning towards Logitech myself, but Corsairs I was looking at as well. Like I did see that Corsair has a more reasonable priced wireless model. I'm kind of checking out all the options. Thank you for following, Bendrickson. Can't fix it, duck it. I know, that's what I did. Axwing knows. He knows that I wind up fixing the headphones that way sometimes. Not great when you're a streamer, though. You know, we need some headphone company supplying me with free headphones every 4 months or something. That'd be more ideal. Although it'd probably be nasty, I bet. You know, even if you're sponsor, you probably still have to pay duty. There we go. We're leaving Italy. This is Italy right here. It's also Italy up there. This is France, and this is France. I can show the truck, yeah. Let's see here. Does any of these cameras help? There's the butt. Not really great views from here inside the ferry, I guess. But go here. Oh, there's what my truck looks like. Got like special tires. I upgraded this thing. I upgraded that to chrome. Added the rack and the horns and lights. Added the grill thing here. Oh. Put new tires on. I think I upgraded this too. Here's a close-up of all the old lights I added. Each of those are 200. Have a good night, Axman. Thanks for coming by. I didn't upgrade the engine, just the one that came with it. It's like 440 horsepower or something. I don't know, is there somewhere you can go without losing your spot? Did it really tell you? Oh, it's just a stat screen. It's about it's level 14 Scania is what it was. The engine didn't look like it would improve anything but changing the engine. So I just left that. Right, we're away from the ferry. That's great. Go rumble around. We're delivering the goods here. I got my Momo steering wheel ready to go, although it's switched to normal drivers today for some reason, so I gotta probably update my drivers again later. Oh, looks like those guys were backing up. And then the inside, I customized a couple little things too. You can see there's a curtain and a GPS, and I have the little better dashboard. What good that does, I have no idea. Let's see. Yeah, those are the main things I upgraded. I didn't actually check behind me to see if I could upgrade that stuff. The front stuff, I don't know if you can upgrade the back stuff or not. A bed. Get a Canadian pillowcase, eh? Honk the horn once? Be like if I was cursing at them. I bet you they won't say on the radio. I bet you they won't play this song. Not that it's or controversial, it's just that the inwards are awfully strong. Can't say on the radio. You can't say, or you can't even say I'd like to See someday. Unless you're a doctor with a very large. You ever heard that song? Good one, eh? Alright. Oh, crap. That dude hit me. Hey, how come I didn't get fined? Phew. Got 150 kilometers to go. I didn't get as good rest on that time. Well, that's a nicey. Usually they find me when they hit me. Kind of nice that they didn't. Paid me $400. That's a real song, by the way. Little ditty. A ditty from an English group. Oh, we better go over here. We're gonna be going to the right. We made it past the sign. Janet, thank you for liking. Kim, thank you for liking as well. You have to pay that. Actually, RIP ETS stats. Good song, isn't it? Yeah, it's a good one. I thought. But I knew all the words. I didn't have a variety of horns to play, but in the real song they use different noises. Right, so 50 here. Not that I can really get past 50 anyway. Going uphill. Could you tell the name of it? I think it's like can't play this song on the radio is the actual name. Or it could be radio song. But you know, you can Google, like, I bet you they won't play this song on the radio. Like, if you put that whole line in, Google's always good for finding the song, actually. The Hedge, thank you for following. Much appreciated. You know, even if you don't get the lyrics quite right, it's super easy to find songs using Google. Because it'll correct you, right? Even those songs that people mishear the lyrics for, you'll usually find it too. Google's very nice that way. Alright. 87 kilometers. We should be able to make it before the bed turns red, but we're going to need to sleep. Surprised the ferry ride didn't recharge us better, but I'll go sometimes, eh? Looks like a U-turn here, eh? Try to deliver first rather than sleep first. Hope we won't put ourselves in a bind. Gas is good. We don't have to worry about that right now. Alright, you guys, we're getting places here. Make this delivery. Hopefully not falling asleep. A little fast here. 80 though. I guess just that one area was a little fast. Alright. You'd think that would be a rest area. This is just a viewpoint though. Pointed like had that with my hand off cam. Like that's helpful for you. Alright, so some more curves to go. 46 kilometers. Guy's not yawning yet. Everybody's blinking because I got my brights on. Screw those guys. In real life, I'd be very conscious about that, of course, but you know, technically computer NPCs don't have eyes. So we're not gonna worry about them too much. I wonder if, you know, one day, I mean, it's inevitable that every car will be self-driving. I wonder at that point if they're even going to bother having headlights, really, you know? Like, they won't need them, technically, but, you know, they could probably just go with some sort of infrared light or something like that. Or if they have headlights, if they're going to bother with brights, you know? You know, they probably would have headlights just to, you know, not freak people out. But, I mean, it's not like the car really needs it. I mean, they work on other technologies, I believe. There we go. Must be garbage day. You see all those garbage cans out there? 16 kilometers. Fortunately, there's a rest stop relatively close to our destination here. Be able to catch that on the way back, probably. We're gonna be heading right here. Coming up. Our rest stop slash gas station is right there. And our destination is just up here to the right a little bit. These yellow, those green poles are a killer, man. Watch my last YouTube video and you'll see what I mean. I tell you where to go in my VOD from the Facebook VOD, but I don't know the time of that. On the YouTube, I clip out a spot, so as a sample sort of thing, you know, like something interesting that happened or whatever. And I thank you for following, muchly appreciated. We're almost here though. Got a really basic trailer this time. I wonder if I can do with extra XP. Firm. Those double trailers and stuff like that really messed me up. Then Gabby, thank you for following, muchly appreciated. Where is it? There it is. Close enough. Woo, first time, we got her right in. Oh my god, it's starting to yawn, dude. Excellent! Look at that, we got 5 bars. Are these guys got anything good? Oh, we got lots of choices here. Any big monies? I'll give thank you for liking, much appreciated. You want to ask a question? What's your question? $5,000 for that one. These aren't really great paying ones, are they? One to Nice. Let's go to Nice, maybe. I don't think we can make it to that. Well, we might be able to make it to the ferry. I wonder how far. Right there. You get onto that ferry, we could. Maybe we can make Do I smoke marijuana? No, I don't. But it's legal here. You can go and order it from the government stores and everything. So like a lot of people decide to grab it from the legal stores or like the stores that are government stores, or some people think it's too expensive, so they get it from their regular dealer. Or there's looks like we're really close to port here. We might be able to make it. Or you can order by the mail too. They give you you order it on the internet. Well, that's why you ask, because it's legal. Yeah, BC's supposed to have some of the best stuff. So as far as it goes, if you're ever in Canada and you decide to try some, the BC is supposed to be the best ones in Canada. Oh, we're right by the port, man. I don't have to sleep. Other view though. Although you have to be careful. You're from Kenya. Oh, nice. You have to be careful though, because some countries, even though it's legal here, some countries don't like it when you come back with like stuff in your system. So make sure you check your local laws and stuff like that, because you don't want to get in trouble going home, right? Oh, did I get caught on something? Flipped it a little bit. Or you can actually, in some countries, you could get smoked legal marijuana here, and then you can go home and get arrested. Oh, you gotta be aware of what's allowed in your country. So I don't know what your rules are, but if you ever go to Canada, make sure you look that up. First, make him sleep. I think he'll be okay, because they do get recharged a bit on the ferry. And I'm going right onto a ferry here, so I'll see what it's like after the ferry trip. It's a long ferry ride. We'll be sleeping in the car, I guess. Pretty basic ferry here. The ones in British Columbia are really nice. There we go. See, we're going there. It's illegal here. Yeah, but I mean, as far as it goes, you got to check your laws to see if you're allowed to have any when you're in another country. You know, or what the rules are for it to be in your system or whatever. You don't want to be in trouble. Because like an American, for example, I think they can smoke it while they're here. There's no problem, as long as they don't bring it over the border. Even if they're bringing to a state that's legal, like Washington, the state south of British Columbia. It's legal there, but they can't bring it over the border. Obi, thank you for liking, much appreciated. I think we're clear, guys. See, my little bed icon there is completely refreshed now. So it's like it's not like as if I had slept. So it saved me having to add 12 hours onto the trip, or whatever the sleep is. 3 hours and 34 minutes. Game time, 254 kilometers to go. That worked out really well. It was nice and close to the port. Is it snowing? No, it's really nice right now. But I'm in British Columbia, and the weather can be a lot different here than other parts of Canada. Um, you know, like, there could be even parts of British Columbia could be covered with snow, and then parts of British Columbia could be nice and starting to grow flowers. So it's kind of weird here. Um, it's like way different weather than normal. Like for example, Vancouver, the big city on the coast in Victoria, they hardly see snow at all, even in the winter. Maybe they might get a light dusting at some point, but it's mostly rain all winter. Vancouver being right by Seattle, I imagine Seattle has very similar weather. But actually, where the area I'm in is there's kind of like it'd be perfect for something like Forza Horizon, because like one direction it's desert, one direction it's like nice lakes and stuff like that, and then another direction is a giant ski hill and the coast, that kind of thing. G, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Or no, thank you for following. Sorry. Oh. Ah, whew. Made it. Can't see what the light's changing though. Oh crap, really? Back up to see the light. Hit a car. $400. You get no snow in the southern parts. Yeah, Vancouver gets very little. Saved it. I saved it, but then I backed into somebody. I didn't even know there was somebody back there. But as far as it goes, yeah. In my area, there's about, I don't know, 8 snowfalls, like where I gotta, during the winter where I gotta clean the driveway, kind of thing. Maybe more. Maybe 10 sometimes, but. And then, I've lived in Alberta, and that's the coldest place on earth. Feels like it anyway. Dariel, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Yeah, Alberta though, oh man, they had like 40, 50 below weather, and that's Celsius. So I don't know, you'd have to look that up if you talk in Fahrenheit, but I mean that's like super cold. When you think of Celsius, 0 Celsius is freezing. Like there's times where those cars won't start worth a crap. Cleaning the driveway is fun in childhood. Yeah, it gets old pretty quick though. I always have enough, especially, if your driveway has any slope to it, kind of sucks. We only have dry and wet season, eh? Yeah, I got a little snow thrower, not a snow blower, but a snow thrower, which is like a plastic version of a snow blower. And I only actually pulled it out 3 times where I've actually used it this winter. Most of the time I just do it by hand because it's faster. But if the snow is thick enough, then I'll pull the snow thrower. Same idea as a snow blower. It's not gas though, it's like electric. Way cheaper than a snow blower. And way lighter. roundabout. There we go. Yeah, it's debatable when you have a snow thrower or a snow blower. If your driveway is not very big, it's debatable whether it's more work to shovel it or use a snow blower sometimes. Because, you know, you pull it out, you got to get in position, you get the electric cord out, you know, that kind of thing. Your drive would be half done if you were shoveling it, although it does save having to pick up snow and toss it, though. That's why I'll do it on the thicker snow, or the wet snow that's heavy. But if it's a dusting or whatever, or you know, an inch or something like that, I'll just shovel it. 90 thing. There we go. Dane, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. We're going to Nice. We need some stuff. I'm using ATV as a snow pusher. I've seen that. Some people do that around here too. Although my driveway's not big enough for that. If you have a big driveway, that's the thing you want to use, is probably an ATV or something like that, right? If you have a medium driveway, probably a snow blower. And then if you have a smaller driveway, a snow thrower. Chris, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. How'd your games go? Did Falcon carry you guys? House of Hydra, thank you for liking. Paulo, thank you for liking. Better go the speed limit, man. Games went good. I heard you telling somebody that Falcon was really good, so. Oh, he left after a while? Oh, you played zombies, eh? Did you ever watch that video that I sent you about the zombies, or checked it out enough to know what it was about? I think that'd be really cool to watch. Watching the House of Thousand. I have 2 monitors or 3? Technically 3. As far as it goes, like I'm on like a 4K monitor right where I pointed there. I think that's on screen, right? And then to the right I have my chat, which is the streaming software and all that too. And then right over here I have my normal TV that I use. So when I'm playing Xbox, I'm going to be looking there, right? And then have my streaming software here. But when I'm on the computer, I have the stuff on the computer screen. So technically my normal TV, which is like a 4K OLED, that's normally my gaming TV, but because I'm on the computer, I'm just using it as, you know, the Facebook streamer dashboard. So in that aspect, I technically have 3 at all times because I'm playing the game on one and using the other 2 for information. Stream health, the polls, you know, that kind of stuff. For one screen, and then my OBS. I technically use Streamlabs OBS, Slobs. So I guess it's Slobs that I'm using, but it also gives me information and stuff like that too. You're going to do some work? Well, thank you for coming by, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Stream every day, so if you want to be alerted, type exclamation notify. Otherwise, I start at 7 o'clock normally, which is 2 hours ago. You want to poke in and say hi and see what I'm doing and chat for a bit if you want. Always happy to get visited. Yeah, they'll give you. It's called the hard alert, is what it's called. If your phone has your notifications disabled, you'd have to turn them on though if you want the actual thing to buzz up. Otherwise, it'll just be in that little bell section on Facebook. So depending on how hard or like what kind of notification you prefer, there, it'll be in one of those 2 spots. As far as I understand, anyway. But you're definitely more likely to get notified if you type exclamation notify, because you know how Facebook is. When you type something, it kind of shows a group of people first, then it might show another group of people, so not everybody necessarily gets the normal notification every time. But as you can see, the bot said it'll let you know. What's that noise, eh? A train going by? Well, at night you can't see nothing in your mirrors, eh? I think we're 60 kilometers away from our destination. We're going to be delivering successfully another cargo, making some more dough. Made some good money today, actually. Kind of prefer these ones where you don't have to pull up to that green dot thing. Big coins. Just charge me, you know. I don't know if it's more expensive, but I think this toll stuff is new to the game too. I don't think they had it before. It's like a recent update. I don't really know, because this is all I've ever known for is tolls, because I just started Euro Truck Simulator, I don't know, like 5 streams ago or something like that. Not very long ago. We're pro now though. It says we're a pro. I don't feel like a pro sometimes. I do have trouble with some of the stuff, but 34 kilometers. Imagine drifting a truck. You know, come think of it, I don't know if I've ever seen that on Fast and Furious. What trailer am I running today? Normal one. Can you even do that? I don't know. I'm suspecting because we haven't seen it on Fast and Furious movies, you know, and I got all 7 of those. But I'm suspecting if they haven't done it, then it might not be something that's reasonably easy to do, because they do every stunt they can with all these vehicles. Apparently the new Fast and the Furious, I don't know if it's 8 or 9 or whatever number they're on. The new one has the guy coming back from Tokyo Drift. I can't remember the character's name, but he's getting reunited. I don't know if the Rock's oh crap. Holy crap, 1,200 bucks? And that was a brutal ticket. It's because it dropped down to 30 on this turn here. Now it's still going 70. And give me an excessive, eh? Like, I don't need to pay taxes because I get tickets non-stop. Did you ever get into the Fast and the Furious, Kobe? They're kind of fun popcorn movies, action flicks, you know. Not very realistic, but I don't know. I like them. I like I don't know if you've ever seen it too, but there's a movie called Gone in 60 Seconds with Nicolas Cage. I like that one too. I thought that one was really fun to watch. So have you seen that Nicolas Cage Gone in 60 Seconds? It's actually a remake. There was originally a Gone in 60 Seconds. I don't know, in the 70s or something like that. I never saw the original though. I've only seen the Nicolas Cage one. I couldn't be bothered. Talking to House of Hydra about that earlier, that I can't be bothered for old movies. You should check that one out sometime. Well, you liked Gone in 60 Seconds, Clint? It was good, eh? I tried the Need for Speed movie too, and it was fun, but it wasn't as good. Based on the video game series, it was all right, but it wasn't like, it didn't have the quality of the other movies, you know. And they never really did continue that. If I assume they were going to be going for a series, but you prefer Gone in 60 Seconds more than Fast? They're different kinds of movies. I did really like Gone in 60 Seconds though. Oh yeah, I watched that one too. Oh, you did see Gone in 60 Seconds. That's true. What they say in that Apu, thank you for liking. What they say though, if a professional car thief scoped out your car, then it's good as gone, man. Italian Job. It's been a long time since I saw that one. I'm pretty sure I saw it though. Or are you talking, Kobe, were you talking about you saw the Need for Speed show, or are you talking about that you saw Gone in 60 Seconds? What's it over there, eh? Right. Let's get her done. Gone in 60 Seconds is not bad, actually. It meets our expectations from the video game. At least they succeeded on that. MD, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Stuck on the fence. Wow, crap, man. You'll have to go the other way. You'd think I'd be clear of that fence, though. There we go. You read Gone in 60 Seconds when I wrote Need for Speed in chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably a little behind. Can go to the aerial view. Oh, this is gonna be tough with the dark here, eh? Oh crap! Clipped it. Oh crap! I hit the gas. I was like getting excited, so you know how you're backing up, you're using the brake. And then I wanted to stop. But I hit the brake again really hard, so I started backing up like crazy. But we made it. Excellent! All that sweet XP. Look, it only gave us 3 bars that time. I think it would give us more. We went all the way. Oh, look at this one's 19 grand. Oh, back to the island again, eh? We'll take 19 grand. Looks like it's just over here, eh? Well, it's those weird trailers I have trouble with because I'm not really sure which way to point most of the time. Like when there's these double trailers and crap. It's one long trailer of the same kind. It's not too bad, but some of those mess me right up, man. Profit. I wonder what the biggest, most money you can get from these things is. You know, like if there's any 100 grand loads or something. See, this is a little bit of different trailer, but I think it would be not too bad. Just longer, you know. John, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. I think we're okay, but we're gonna have to pull through a gas station on the way here. The ferry will take care of our sleepiness. I'm not speeding, so I don't get another big $1,200 ticket. No one needs a $1,200 ticket. Be up to $300,000 money range again after this one, hopefully. Assuming I don't get too many tickets. Never know until it happens. God, the gas station's on the wrong side here. I'll be okay for a bit though. Could have took that easier over there. We're gonna have to do repairs on the truck here soon enough. Going over them speed bumps too hard. The driver in this game must be tired. He's a little bit tired. But every time I go on the ferry, he sleeps, so he has use that bed right behind me, I guess. You can see the tiredness. He's only halfway up on the sleep gauge right now. Because he does fall asleep. You let it get red and then you start getting fines and it drifts into stuff. $90 here. Get her up to speed. That's 80 here. Never did get to 90, did I? Truckers probably have their own comfort. We don't know. Probably, you know, they're probably more at home in their truck sometimes, I bet, for some of them. There's a bed back there. I think that was a bed. I don't know. Some of them had beds. Gotta be careful here. This is where they like ticketing you. Speed changes. Then they nail ya. You see a nice lined right gas station. Oh crap, just about got him. I didn't see that guy. This be our perfect run? I don't know. Like mentioning a shutout in hockey. Yeah, no, I see what you mean. Yeah, what you mean. They get these trucks though. Like if they own their own truck though, that's like buying a home. As far as the price goes, these trucks are expensive. Although I have no idea how one would pick what truck they want to own in real life, though. Probably the same as buying a car, I suppose. Kind of research and whatever they want to haul. Try to line it up. Over here. The train again. All right. You like my little bobble head or whatever those thing is there where the mirror would go? Looks like a portal ball to me. In fact, I think they're only allowed to drive so much though. I want to go in here. Grab some gas. I like how it glows at night. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's a gas truck symbol too. Probably doesn't matter if I was to go to the car one, but you know, on your car, there's a little thing that has an arrow on the gas thing that tells you which side your gas tanks are on. If you ever are driving an unfamiliar car, so if the arrow points to the right, then you know your gas tank's on the right. A lot of people don't actually know that. Yes, we're going over here. And then back. We'll mark off the road. There's a helicopter over there. Although, you know, with those markings, it doesn't matter what. There's always, when I go to gas up, like I go to gas up at Costco most of the time. Whenever I go to gas up there, sure enough, there's always, oh crap, I'm going the wrong one. Anybody behind me? There is. Careful. There's always somebody stretching that gas cord over their car because they picked the wrong side. And you know, it's not like Costco doesn't have 8 stalls or whatever, you know. I mean, they could easily pull into one that works on the proper side. But I don't know why people do that. They're always backwards. Or maybe it's just the guy always in front of me. I don't know. Maybe they think it's cool to have that rubber rubbing against their paint. You agree? People don't know. I don't know. It's the thing that, you know, for some reason, I guess people just don't learn that or something. But Well, let's go over by the rail for a second. When we get up to speed, it drops. You know, like this is what a Costco gas station looks like. There's plenty of terminals. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I don't care when I go to the gas station that if I have to wait an extra car or something like that, but I don't think these folks doing that are actually even necessarily in the fastest line, you know? Yeah, Costco is pretty nice for gas usually. They're kind of the cheapest place most of the time. I think Costco uses Husky gas if I remember right, but at least around here it does. Almost easier, it seems. You actually gotta go? Alright, well thank you for coming by and have yourself a good the rest of the evening and sleep and all that stuff. You too's. Right. I'll have to have a good sleep myself. Sleep's an important thing. Especially when you want to stay healthy, you know, it's harder to fight off the viruses and stuff like that if you don't get a good sleep. So we don't want to catch no colds or anything like that. Lack of sleep. I don't know if you get a cold from that, but you know what I mean. Whatever you get exposed to. Although it probably doesn't hurt wearing a mask most of the time. In terms of getting exposed to less stuff. At work, I have to wear a mask if I'm anywhere but my desk. Like even to go to the bathroom. That's the rules. You have to do those self-assessments that on the phone all the time too, every day. They don't want it there, man. There's some big protests too in the area. Hopefully nobody brings that over. Catches it from a protest, you know. That would suck. My guy's getting a little tired. I think we'll be able to make the ferry though. One thing about Euro Truck Simulators, there's a lot of ferries that I seem to take. Mind you, I've been kind of floating around that island on Italy, between Italy and France there, the last couple streams. Making the dough. Look at that, we've exceeded 10,000 kilometers on our vehicle here. 10,388. Have to remember to go to a shop and get our tires patched up. $50 here. Fool me once. $30 here. Not getting no $1,200 ticket. Some stupid turn speed. I don't think you'd actually get a ticket in real life at those though. AI's relentless. Really look on those, but there's thousands of traffic circles. That would involve moving the mouse. Le Voyage en Ballon. That'd be cool. They should let you do that. Go in a balloon, eh? God, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Nice to see you. We were just talking about movies. You missed out on the movie talk. Gone in 60 Seconds is the movie to watch. Oh crap, there's a car there. Didn't see him. Given the cost of doing business, at least one accident a trip. Of course there's a car there, right? Might not have had the sound on yet. Saw the movie. You did see it. Did you like it? Are you gonna watch the new Fast and the Furious when it comes out? Did you watch Strange Brew yet? That's a good movie. I like that one. I've watched it multiple times. And since you like hockey now, you'll enjoy the hockey scenes in Strange Brew. Very Canadian culture kind of movie though. You ever decide to watch that one, Got? You might enjoy it because the old Bob and Doug McKenzie are in there, and they're Canadian icons. Let's go light. I like traffic lights. I like traffic lights. I like traffic lights, but only when they're green. I like traffic lights. I like traffic lights. I like traffic lights, but not when they are red. I like traffic lights. I like traffic lights. I like traffic lights. That is what I said. I think it's I Like Strange Brew is not a new movie, but you might want to check it out sometime. I mean, if you download your movies anyway, you could probably find it pretty easily. I don't know if you'd ever be able to find it online now, like in normal places, though. Very funny movie, though. For a couple of goofball Canadians. They're trying to get free beer, so they're pulling a prank on like saying that there's a mouse in their beer bottle. And then it turns into a shenanigan. Big mystery. And you can tell me if you liked it or not. Do you like beer, Got? Lots of beer in it. Hope we can find it. Well, hopefully. I got a copy right behind me here. Right there. Can't quite reach it because of the steering wheel, but if I'm playing a different game, I can always show you what the cover looks like. Although I'm sure you could see it. You prefer foods? Well, these guys like beer. But it doesn't matter. You probably will find it funny anyway. There we go. We're getting places. 3 hours and 32 minutes, 220 kilometers to go. I think a lot of Canadians view it as a classic movie. I mean, it's very Canadian humor, you might say. So it's not, you know, it's a little different than what you'd expect from Hollywood, but it's good. I mean, you know, there's famous Hollywood actors in it because, you know, Canada has actually a lot of famous actors that move on to Hollywood. Like Rick Moranis is one of the stars. And you probably saw him in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and Ghostbusters, and you know, he was in a whole bunch of stuff. But it's not it's just a lighthearted movie, right? You know, you'll actually, I don't know if you're familiar with Wayne's World, but you know, you'll probably see, you watch that, you'll probably see how Wayne's World was influenced by Bob and Doug McKenzie. Because Bob and Doug McKenzie was first. And Mike Myers, who's the Wayne from Wayne's World, is Canadian. So I'm sure he grew up on Bob and Doug. So there's some influence there, definitely. And Ash, thank you for following, muchly appreciated. You'll probably notice too when you watch Strange Brew that they say "hey" a lot, just like I do. They actually really popularized that saying in Canada. Those two guys. They used to be on a sketch show called SCTV, and that was very similar to Saturday Night Live. Kind of arrangement. Except Canadian. Oh. Turning off the brakes and then I turned on my wipers. Yeah, definitely, you know, I was driving my car. I was thinking, man, it would be nice in these truck simulator games if you could flick up for the turn signal, flick up and down, rather than have them on different sides. Wayne's World party time. Excellent. Yeah, Mike Myers, the guy that plays Wayne, is from Toronto area. He's a Canadian boy. Other Canadian actors are Jim Carrey. Probably recognize him. Ryan Reynolds. The other Ryan too. Penny versus Penny. I haven't actually watched a lot of them. I watched a little bit. I was gonna watch them, but I don't actually have those channels. Like that I kind of looked around. There was nowhere I could watch it in like the stuff I have online, like Netflix and stuff. And I looked around kind of and I didn't see anywhere I could watch it. Yeah, it's an older movie, got Strange Brew. But I watched it recently, like, probably a month or two ago. And it still holds up okay. Yeah, Rick Moranis, the guy that plays Bob. He one day his wife got sick or something happened. His wife, I don't know, his wife died or got sick. So he just decided in the pinnacle of his career, like when he was like totally in demand, he just retired from acting and then focused on taking care of his kids. Album, thank you for following, much appreciated. So he did a tiny bit of roles recently here, but just little cameos, but he actually didn't act since he was in the pinnacle of his career. He actually was in the news not too long ago. He was in New York where his apartment is, and some dude turned around and punched him. Who punches a 70-year-old dude? Because he's like 70 now, right? Just cranked him. He was okay in the end, but he was a bit banged up. There we go. We're getting places. Yeah, I'm thinking it was that she died or something, and he was just taking care of his kids or something like that. Because I don't think her being sick would take him out for that long. Or maybe she started off sick and then died, I don't know. I think there's something death related though. Watch the Snyder's Cut? No. I saw Justice League in the theater though. I thought that was decent, but I don't know if it's my thing enough to want to sit through 4 hours of it again. Is there that much a difference between the Snyder Cut? It's like 4 hours long as far as I recall. To be honest, I'm more of a Marvel fan than a DC fan, but I did like Wonder Woman, the first Wonder Woman, the best out of the DC movies. You did not finish it yet? Oh, okay. Out of the DC movies, I liked Wonder Woman and Suicide Squad. The rest are okay. But I liked a lot more of the Marvel movies more. You thought it was a sequel? Oh. Yeah, it's just a remake, isn't it? Like a director's version. You know, because they can't really make a lot of good money by putting 4-hour movies in the theater because they can only block them 2 a night, right? There's Borat's Pizza. It's very nice. Is a remake and a reboot the same? No. A reboot is starting the series over. Remake is just like doing the same movie but with different actors, I think. I guess they could use the same actors, but most of the time it's different actors. You know, like if you watch James Bond, and Daniel Craig came in and they did Casino Royale, they were kind of rebooting there, I think. But like if you watch Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then you watch the other one that they made a few years later here, or a few years ago here, with a different actor, that's a remake. Because they're not starting things over again. We better take her easy here. We don't want a ticket. Tickets, the speeding tickets are the worst thing as far as how much you pay. You know, the accidents are generally like $300. Traffic violations aren't that bad either usually. But those speeding tickets, they go from a couple $100 to like $1,500, that kind of stuff. That Gone in 60 Seconds movie we were talking about earlier with Nicolas Cage. That one's a remake as well, actually, because there was originally that movie was out in the 70s. Not very big trains here. When I stop for a train in Canada here, there's like freaking 10 minutes, 15 minutes long a lot of times. Westworld, if you ever watched the show Westworld, that was actually a series back in the 70s as well, I guess. I've only seen the new ones of those things, though. Not a bad TV series, though. Kind of interesting. I haven't watched the last season, though. A little bit behind now. It's hard. I find it's hard with these shows. Because you're waiting so long between seasons. John, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. You got bored with Westworld? Man, Westworld was really cool. The first couple seasons were, anyway. The ones I watched were good. But the trouble like I was saying, the trouble I have is when you're watching a TV series and you get into it, and then it's like a year and a half until the next one. You didn't understand Westworld? Well, they're going to an amusement park where they're all robots to amuse themselves by killing them and having sex with them and stuff like that. And then there's some sort of bug or whatever, virus in there that the robots are starting to remember, and then they start taking revenge on the people. You know, it's probably a terrible summary, but kind of just shows how, I think the point of it was kind of showing how people aren't very humane. Sometimes or whatever. You should watch it again. Good series, especially those earlier series. Then the robots, like, once they start remembering everything, they start rebelling and trying to take control of the amusement park, right? And then there's different sections to Westworld, technically. You know, like there's... And this is the same in the 70s one, too, I guess. Because there's, like, you know, one's a Western world. You know, the Wild West. Cowboys. And then there's, I think there was a Japan one and stuff like that. You know, different eras of excitement that people could participate in. So we're getting close to our destination. Gonna be set. Entrance is up here, I guess. Are we in there? It's well, the 70s show is same theme and same kind of story. So I guess in that aspect it probably would be a remake. Not an original idea. One right there, eh? Try it. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Right way? No. Crap, I'm gonna have a heck of a time doing this. Go this way. Get it pointed that way, maybe it might make it easier for me. We're not really that close to the destination, but okay, let's see if we can get it. Oh, wrong way. And that kind of messed me up a bit. We'll keep going. It's probably the worst way to do it. Ibrahim, thank you for liking. Having a heck of a time, eh, guys? You always point in the wrong direction to start with. Getting closer, though. There we go, guys. Got it. Phew! Excellent! We get extra 40 XP for that. About 6 bars. Awesome. Excellent. See right there. Excellent. What do they got? Anything good? 12,000 to go back to Nice. $12,000 for metal cans to Nice. Job market. Check if any other companies have anything better. Albi. It doesn't even show the Calbee ones, eh? Guess we'll take the cans. The entrance is right up here, so. Yeah, I don't know why those don't show up on the other one. This one's actually cheaper. Oh, it's $31 a kilometer, but you're gonna spend $1,000 on the ferry. This one you just spend 300 or so on the ferry. That's the only one ferry route. We'll grab this. By the way, guys, if you haven't followed yet, it'd be appreciated if you do. Stream every day at 7 o'clock Pacific time, which is about 3 hours ago. And it's not necessarily always going to be this game. Sometimes I play I do play hockey on Fridays. I might play other games once in a while too, of course. But whatever game I'm into at the time and I'm enjoying, I'll play. And sometimes the games like this I might turn off for a bit and revisit. So, I mean, I'm on a little bit of a run on this one. Call of Duty, I don't play Call of Duty too often, but I have on the stream before. Alright. Views. But because I work tomorrow, I gotta go to bed and relax and sleep and all that good stuff, so I'm nice and wide awake for work. So again, if you haven't followed yet, please do so. If you are watching the video after the fact, please hit that like and share. It helps a lot. Let's go over the poll results here, guys. So the result is 53% in favor of Logitech, 27% in favor of Corsair, 13% in favor of Razer, and 7% in favor of SteelSeries. That's interesting. If you want to drop by my YouTube, I make a highlight every day of something that happened during the stream. And of course, you know, feel free to subscribe to that. If you want to check out the TikTok, check that out too. It's like a minute highlight. Doesn't necessarily match YouTube, but sometimes it does. And if you want to follow that, the description is in the link. The links are in the video description here. However, thank you for liking, much appreciated. So for now, I'll wrap it up and go to bed, and we'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Thank you for being here, everybody. Got Harvard, everybody who talked, and everybody who shared, and all that good stuff. So thank you again, and you have yourselves a good night or good day, depending where you're at.